Hi there, Andy Ron here with this week's video summary of the Montana Land Report for Montana Land Source. It is February 16th, 2022. Regular viewers will know I didn't make a video last week. I was at the annual Winter Real Estate Roundup up in Bozeman. We had a great event. For those that don't know, that is an event put on by the Montana chapter of the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers, and historically the Southwest Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers, but now the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers Group. So it's the premier event for real estate industry professionals, basically. Clark Wheeler, who I trained with for 20 plus years, has done an annual event called For Land Sakes, which is an annual summary and update on the Montana land market. And that event is expanded to include myself and other appraisers from Northwest Farm Credit Services. That kicks off the event, and then we have 3 days of continuing education for brokers and appraisers. I'm honored to be the new president of the Montana chapter of the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers, and I'm also involved with the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers Association. So we're excited, feel like there's a lot of momentum for moving this event forward. We were sidelined by COVID last year, of course, and had trouble even getting this event organized this year, being a COVID year, so we think there's a lot of potential for that event in the future. So excited about that. And the For Land's Sake event has been recorded the last couple years, and I put that up on Montana Land Source. I think we got that recorded this year. I hope the guy that was doing the recording had some technical issues, but as far as I know, he got it recorded. He does take some time in editing that footage, so it takes a little while before we can put that up on Montana Land Source, but I'll do that as soon as it's available. And like I'm saying, that is the premier event of the year in terms of getting access to data and information about the Montana land market. And the report was fairly straightforward overall, I would say, in the sense that 2021, as you've all heard on these videos all year long, was just an incredible year in the Montana land market. And going into 2022, we have extreme inventory issues. So it's just hard to imagine how 2022 is just not going to be the same year. Likely prices will stay high and maybe even continue to grow, but we're just not going to see much volume. And it's the same story over and over, talking with brokers and whatnot, just no inventory. There are buyers out there. Demand is still high, but just lack of inventory. This week in the land market, only 21 property updates, which is lower than usual. 5 new listings, which is more than we've seen in quite a while, so that's encouraging. 5 new listings, 5 pending sales, 1 property back on the market, 4 price changes, and 6 sales. So the trajectory is still the same in terms of lower and lower inventory in the market. In news, the next meeting of the Montana Farm and Ranch Brokers, which takes place here in Billings but is available on Zoom. We've got a good one coming up for the month of March, the first Thursday in March, 8:30 here in Billings, but also available on Zoom. We're going to have kind of a legislative panel. We have State Auditor Troy Downing, State Senator Ken Bogner, and Speaker of the House Wiley Galt. So we've really worked hard with that group to try to get meaningful and impactful presenters and speakers. So this is an opportunity to speak to some high-end Montana legislators and government officials. So we're excited about that. That event is on the Montana Land Source calendar. It will be, I'm looking it up right now, I don't know the date off the top of my head, March the 3rd, 8:30 to 9:30, again here in Billings at the Billings Association of Realtors office, or you can access that on Zoom. I think you have to send us a message to get the Zoom information just so that we keep control on that. That is the report for this week. Thanks everybody for watching, and see you next week.